4 months and over 3,000 kilometers later, TVS Ronin still amazes me every day. It's more than just another bike for me, it has become an emotion, sort of like a reason to hit the roads again. For long or short explosive trips, this bike never disappoints me. I have been to sunny beach roads, cruising on clean national highways, and even on top of misty mountains and long rides often stretching up to 250 kilometers one way with its beauty, and again, it was a pleasure gliding through. That's particularly because of the pretty low curb weight of Ronin without compromises on build quality. I have seen the tail indicators of other naked bikes just dancing on the roads whenever they go over a hump or gutter. You won't see any of that in Ronin. It's metal practically everywhere. Well, except below on the engine cover, whether it's a bit of low quality. The weight of the bike is ideal to take it through congested traffic or narrow roads without breaking a sweat. But don't get me wrong, it's not lightweight either. Coming at a balanced 160 kilograms, this is an ideal bike for people who likes to flick their bikes on the roads with ease. The engine particularly is built for that. It has great torque at every gear. It's a square engine, so that's expected. The initial throw you feel is just awesome. You can easily take the bike with pillion on a particularly steep slope in second or even third gear if you are experienced enough. I had literally heard from another middle-aged guy on the road who said the reason why he chose not to go for Ronin was the initial pickup. So that's there. It's an agile bike, even though it may look sort of like a cruiser from the likes of Bajaj Adventure. Speaking of the engine, you cannot go without talking of the engine exhaust sound. Man, it's good. The sound is what gives Ronin a distinct character. It's noticeable, bassy, and makes you want to speed away. I would like to define it as a buttery smooth sound without the rattling noise of the likes of CB Highness or loud thumping notes of the Enfield. The sound of Ronin is more refined, not too loud, but keeps the rider interested. But once it hits the 4000 RPM, things change. Ronin sort of transforms into a sports bike. The volume increases and exhaust note sounds way different. People will definitely turn their heads around once you start riding this bike. It does gather attention. Well, it's built like that. Ronin doesn't have a defined design language. Browse through every web page searching for bikes, but chances are you won't find a bike resembling Ronin in terms of design. It's designed different. Elements of a Scrambler can be seen mixed with the likes of a cruiser on a naked bike chassis. The tires are that of an off-road bike. The block patterns provide easy grip on rough off-road terrains. Do keep in mind that the equipped suspension is not that of an off-roader, so hold your horses right there. Ronin comes with a beefy Showa suspension up front and a 7-step adjustable monoshock in the back. The bike literally glides through the open clean road thanks to the stiff suspension. You'll find yourself bouncing less often on the roads on hitting humps. The stiff suspension is particularly useful when you are cruising on the highway. It keeps the bike stable and increases bike rider confidence. Ronin has a comfortable cruising speed range of 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. Anything above that and you might start noticing very slight vibrations, but that's expected for a bike in this segment. There are no vibration or heating issues. On-demand power is delivered to the rider without compromising on fuel economy. Yes, this one has great mileage for the price and power. I was actually blown away by it. TVS promises a mileage of 35 kilometers per liter, but seems like they were mentioning just the lower limit. I was able to foster up to 40 to 42 kilometers per liter on the city roads and a whopping 48 to 50 kilometers per liter on the highways. That's pretty impressive number for a sub 200cc bike with solid build quality. Couple that with the generous tank capacity of 14 liters, Ronin is great for long rides. Plus, it comes with support for E20 fuels. Coming back again to build quality and looks, yes, it's subjective. For someone who loves a different looks, this is just the bike for you. The stock Ronin has sort of a retro look from up front, but from the back it looks something like of the head of Robocop. While the distinct T-shaped DRL up front grabs a lot of attention, it's unique. But don't let the looks deceive you. Ronin comes with a bunch of features never seen in this segment. Being one of the premium bikes from TVS, Ronin comes with glide-through technology or GTT. Ever felt the need to constantly throttle the accelerator in tight traffic? Well, GTT is just for that. Without throttling the accelerator, the bike will just push itself if you just release the clutch on any gear. I found this feature pretty useful at times. On the fifth gear, the bike will glide you with a maximum of 28 km per hour. Connected to that, Ronin also has a slipper clutch, enabling you to quickly shift down without having to think about engine braking kicking in. Particularly useful in case of needing to stop the bike all of a sudden. And as always, dual channel ABS is present to aid you in braking. It comes under two modes, rain and urban, so that you can take it anywhere. I found the ABS quite good. Nearly helped me in avoiding a collision. It's essential to go with the dual channel ABS for Ronin because it's more reliable than single channel. At times, I felt the bike sliding on applying the rear brake all of a sudden, so that's something to keep in mind. Ronin comes in multiple color schemes to suit your liking. It's a great bike for the price, and I heard TVS is looking forward to build another Scrambler variant of Ronin into production. That would be something to look forward to. Let me know your thoughts on the same. Hope you liked the video. Do subscribe and share this video with your friends who would love a unique bike.